Welcome to Module 2. In this module, we are going to talk all about your YouTube channel setup. I'm going to walk you all the way through the very basics. So we're going to start with creating a Gmail account, all the way to creating a channel, putting up a profile picture, naming the channel, creating a banner, and understanding your brand kit setup. So let's go over to my screen and I'm going to show you, we're going to walk right through this, right? So you may already have some of this. So maybe if you do, just 1.5 or 2 times the speed, but we're gonna walk through every single step of this process. So let's go through. In this first video, we're going to set up our Gmail account. So I'm on the Gmail account page here. I'm gonna create an account for my personal use. I'm gonna go ahead and put in my name. I'm gonna put in my last name. Let me just make sure my screen is showing like it's supposed to. Perfect. We're gonna select our birthday. So mine is June 20th, 1987, gender, male. Create your own. Let's do Charlotte. So I'm in the Charlotte market. Charlotte real estate agent. Let's see if this is taken yet. Might not be. 1, 2, 3. Created a password. I'm going to blur this out in the video. It is sending me a Gmail code right now. So let's see. This is for security purposes. 5, 6. Setting up a recovery email. Perfect. So my account is all set up. Nice and easy. Now we're going to go to the YouTube page and you will see that an account is already set up. And if we look up here in the upper right hand corner of the screen, we'll see an account here. We can go to our YouTube studio and this is where we're going to be. So I'm going to say with my handle, what I would recommend is making this very simple and easy to find. So Charlotte Realtor, Christian Thiessen, Charlotte Realtor, right? Not working for me. Not available. Let's see. So this might take some trial and error. You want this to be nice and easy. North Carolina. Right? Christian Thiessen, NC. It's already got a default image for me. So if you want to go ahead and change your profile image, you're going to click up here. Excuse me, we're going to go down to the bottom left. We're going to hit settings. Now in this settings channel, we want to look at the channel, basic information. We're going to select where we're at. United States. This is where we can add some keywords. Now, I would recommend adding some keywords related to your market. So Charlotte, Charlotte, North Carolina, NC, North Carolina, real estate agent, Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com. Right? We want these keywords to be, when anybody's searching these things, this will be associated with our channel. So it's going to start boosting our channel up when people are making these searches. So that's a pretty good start to the keywords. Now advanced settings, let's see what we have here. No, it is not made for kids. This is good. Feature eligibility, we are good. Videos over 15 minutes. Upload defaults. So we can create defaults that automatically get uploaded to our channel here. So what I would do here is I would put our Instagram handles. So HTTPS. Whoops. Instagram.com/Christian Thiessen NC. Right, our YouTube it is going to be https www.youtube.com/@ChristianThiessen NC, maybe our Facebook page. You guys get the hint, right? So here we can also put our phone number, phone 805-459-9834. That's my personal phone. Do not blow it up, please. Email, right? We did Christian Thiessen 123@gmail.com. Put whatever email you need to put there. You can put in any disclosures that you need, maybe your license number. You can put in some descriptions that are going to be SEO, search focused. What does that mean? Search engine optimization. Now, search engine optimization is very important because YouTube is a search-based platform, meaning when people are looking for certain things, they're going to come to YouTube or they're going to go to Google. Now, Google is the #1 search engine in the world, and YouTube is the #2 search engine, but YouTube is actually owned by Google. So when we optimize our channel for searches, this is going to help us out a lot. So I'm not going to spend too much time here. You can use ChatGPT, but I'm a real estate agent. See those keywords there? In Charlotte, North Carolina, who specializes in buyers relocating to the Charlotte, North Carolina market. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate, I'd love to have a conversation. Now, what I want you to notice here is real estate agent, Charlotte, North Carolina, buyers relocating, Charlotte, North Carolina spelled out, buy or sell real estate, right? These are all keyword optimization, right? So this is very good. We want to set up our defaults, and then we can also have default tags, just like we did with the channel tags. Charlotte, North Carolina. We could put all the different cities around North Carolina, buying real estate, selling real estate, right? We could put all kinds of different things, tags here that will automatically go on each video. Permissions, community moderation, right? We don't need that. Agreements, perfect, save. Now we can go to, let me go back to settings, general, channel, advanced settings. Let's find out where, advanced settings, standard YouTube license, comments, permissions. Okay, so this looks good. Customization is the next thing we want to go to. So we're gonna see some banner images here. We're gonna see our profile picture. You can go ahead and upload these. This tells you exactly how to create, or the dimensions to create for your images. We're going to talk about Canva a lot. We're going to talk about where to actually create and store these images so that you can create a channel that is cohesive and that is attractive to buyers, right? So in this section here, I'm going to go back to my settings. I'm going to hit my upload defaults. This is going to be my channel description here. I'm going to put it right there. Channel URL we see. We can customize this once we hit 100 viewers or 100 subscribers. Video watermark, if you had a logo that you want, that'll show up in the bottom corner of your video. So we're gonna hit publish on all of this, and our YouTube channel is completely set up. So in the next video, we're going to talk about page copy. We're gonna talk about lead magnets, contact links, playlists, featured videos. We're going to talk about all of that, a channel trailer, do's and don'ts, and the best way to set all this up for your channel. I just noticed my picture's down in the corner here, so when I was looking at settings, it was, you see down in the very corner, the gear setting and the customization is right under the earn. So if you missed that, that's where those are. But this is the channel setup. We are ready to start posting videos to YouTube. Welcome to video 2 in module 2. In this video, we're going to talk about optimizing your channel settings. We're going to talk about some branding assets as well. So let's talk about page copy that converts. we want to, and we touched on this in the last video, but we really want to be focused on what are people that are our potential clients going to be searching for in YouTube. And we'll get into some tools in later videos as well to help with this, but make sure that you are putting in keywords that are relevant to your area, right? So this could be your local market. This is going to be about real estate. This is going to be about buying, selling, investing, real estate tips, your name. You want all of this in the description, in the page copy of all your videos, right? Now the next thing is contact links and lead magnets. So we already talked about putting the contact links in the default descriptions for the videos. I don't think I mentioned in the last video, but those, when we put those defaults in, that's going to pop up automatically on each video, right? So you want those there, that way you don't ever forget about it. Now, what is a lead magnet? A lead magnet is something that somebody will, that is an asset, something valuable that your potential clients will want, that they are willing to exchange their email or their contact information for. Now, there is a lot of different types of lead magnets you could put out there, but I would recommend trying to add a lot of value to these lead magnets, over deliver on the lead magnet. And this is the reason why. Some people feel like if I give all my good information on the lead magnet, well, then they're not going to want to reach out to me, or I might not have more to share with them. But here's the truth. We want to over deliver on the value of these lead magnets because, first of all, we really want them to fill it out. We really want them to want these lead magnets. And so when we give them so much value in just exchange for our email, that is going to entice them to want to give us their information. Now, additionally, if you do a lead magnet that is just a crappy lead magnet, they're expecting so much, they're expecting the world, and they get something that is just mediocre or even worse, that is going to be their first impression of your brand. So if you can really over deliver on your lead magnets, this is going to be a way that that will show them that you are a person that provides value, and they're going to think, hey, if this person gave me this much value for free, what are they going to deliver for me when I actually reach out to them? What are they going to deliver for me when I actually call them? And so we want to just over deliver, pack in the value on that lead magnets. So some of the lead magnets that most people do are like buyer, seller, process, right? Understanding the whole process for buying and selling. One lead magnet that I did that got me a lot of emails was an FHA checklist. So I went through and found all of the things that the appraisers and the FHA people are looking for when doing an appraisal on a house, to make sure that someone who is looking to sell or buy a house using FHA, they know all of the red flags, they know all of the things that these government officials are looking for with the FHA loan process. That one got me a ton of emails, a ton of great leads. The other thing is just regular checklists, right? Or videos of processes. Now, what's so awesome about these lead magnets is that once you create them one time, you never have to do them again, right? So there are a lot of work up front, especially when you really pack in that value, but it's one-time work. Once you create them, once you've got them set up, you never have to deliver them again. And so I recommend always putting a lead magnet in your description so that people have a way to actually reach out to you and give you their contact information so that you can reach back out to them. Now, two things I do want to mention with lead magnets is the level of resistance to get that lead to give you their contact information. So the lowest level is going to be giving it out for free, right? Just putting it in a YouTube video. The problem there is you have no way of gathering their contact information, right? The next level is going to be asking them for their name and their email. And this is a little bit more friction. They're going to be a little bit less likely to want to fill it out, but you have a way to contact them. The next level up, a little bit more friction, is asking or requiring them to give you their phone number, right? Again, people are going to be less likely to give you their phone number, but we know if they're giving their name, their email, and their phone number, they are much more likely to buy, right? They are a high intent client. And then the last thing is to actually ask them to fill out some information, like what is your timeline for buying or selling a house? Where are you moving from? Certain things are very low friction, certain things are higher friction, right? So if you're asking price points, if you're asking when their timeline is, if you're asking where they're coming from, those are a little bit mixed on the amount of friction. Let's talk about extreme friction. Is like, are you already in the pre-approval? Are you already pre-approved or pre-qualified for your loans? Right? People are going to be less likely to do that because they're giving up more and more personal information. So you have to balance between asking too much information and asking just the right amount. You want to maximize the amount of leads, but you don't want to scare people away. Or maybe you do, right? It all depends on what your goal is. Now let's talk about branding assets, logos and graphics for thumbnails. These are things that you're going to want to set up, and you're going to want them to be consistent across your channel. This doesn't mean that they don't change over time, but you want a consistent look and feel for your channel. That way people get to know you, right? They get to know your brand and they start to remember you more often. Now let's talk about intros and outros for videos. On the outro, let's start there. We always want to have some sort of call to action. Tell them to leave a comment, tell them to like, tell them to subscribe. We can do that throughout the video as well as a reminder. We also want to remind them that we have these lead magnets, remind them that we have these assets that they can get that will add value to their buying or selling process. And so I would also recommend not just having those on the outro, because you'll see on the stats as you start creating videos that you have a lot of viewers up front and they drop off significantly, right? So the amount of people that are watching at the very end is going to be way less than the amount of people at the beginning. So you may even consider mentioning those lead magnets, mentioning those call to actions earlier in the video as well. Now, as far as the intro goes, make sure, a lot of people spend too much time, hey, how you doing? This is going on in my life, yada, yada, yada. People aren't interested in that. Straight up, bottom line. They want to know what you're going to show them in the video, and is it worth their time to watch this video? So make sure to get to the point quick and early in the video. You can tell who you are maybe 20, 30, 40 seconds in, after you initially hook them and get them to understand that this is a video that they want to watch. Now, the last thing I would mention is to find some way to put your name or your email down along the bottom of the screen, and just keep that up on the video the whole time, so that if at any point they're like, hey, I want to reach out to this person, it's nice and easy for them to find. We'll talk about that again in a future video. So that's it for Module 2, channel setup. In the next module, we are going to talk about all the equipment and the workspace you need to successfully start your channel and get those videos up and running.